What lies ahead for Bitcoin, altcoins, the crypto market? That's what everybody wants to know is when are we going to make this big boom? I stumbled across something this morning that I think we need to have a discussion about because this was insisting that we may actually be in this period of an 8-month consolidation for the crypto market. Now, just so you guys know, I do disagree with this. I do not think this is where we're at all. It's talking about us mimicking 2024. And in fact, things are incredibly different than they were at that point. And in fact, when we're looking at this crypto market in general, we're seeing a lot of signs that are indicating the market may be ready to go on this pretty big run in the not so distant future. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So just to show you guys this first, this analyst from 10x Research actually said that it's very possible Bitcoin consolidates for 10 months again. Now, one thing that they were referencing here is this high and tight flag formation, which is typically bullish in terms of BTC. But right now they're saying it shows signs of weakness. Basically what they're referencing is this indecision in the market, this uncertainty in the market. And yes, we are in a time of uncertainty. Nobody knows what's coming next. And part of that reason is because we have had such recent black swan events, such recent negative events, that's been very difficult to escape this current sentiment that we've been in. Now, that being said, things have obviously been changing across the crypto market, which I'll get to a little bit further on in this video. But what he's been actually talking about is since hitting this all-time high of 109K on inauguration day, we've just been falling and falling and falling. So what he actually said was 2 flags instead of a single precise formation weakens this setup. As a result, the pattern currently suggests market indecision rather than a straightforward bullish consolidation. Meanwhile, he also pointed out that spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund market shows no signs of buy the dip mentality. Now, again, if you guys caught my ADA video yesterday, we actually talked about specifically this because there is major manipulation going on in the crypto market currently that has to do with institutional players, because what they are doing is they are buying over-the-counter BTC behind the scenes in the tunes of billions of dollars worth while publicly dumping and trying to create this facade of uncertainty. All right. Now, the problem for this is that over-the-counter Bitcoin is diminishing very quickly. And it's only like within a month and a half or so that OTC BTC will once again be depleted, meaning that they won't be able to do this anymore. The manipulation that's happening behind the scenes won't be able to take place. And what this actually means is that it's very different from 2024. So when we look at BTC currently, guys, and I'll get to how this is going to affect altcoins in just a moment, but what we're seeing in terms of BTC is something that actually did kind of resemble what happened in 2024. We actually saw that spike, that excitement, right? And then a consolidation phase. We came down, we touched this 50-week moving average. This is on our SMA. And this is actually something that Crypto Rover pointed out. He said, the Bitcoin trend is your friend, keep it simple. And yes, BTC does continue to bounce off of this trend time and time again. And this can be dated back cycle after cycle after cycle, coming down, testing this trend with a nice recovery bounce from here. And actually what this is suggesting right now is with BTC coming down and testing this trend, it's going to want to track all the way up to our 20-week moving average, which is right up at about 94K or so. So we actually may see a little bit of short-term relief in the crypto market. This is what it did back here in 2021 as the market was booming. This is what it did in 2020. We obviously had the period of the COVID crash where we did dip below that 50-week moving average, very different time in the market cycle. But what I want to point to specifically is I don't think we're in this period of 8 months of consolidation in the crypto market. Now, why I'm saying this is when we look at the landscape of 2024, basically this big block of blah, which is right here. All right. We have to think about the macro of everything, the economy, the crypto market at that point versus now. When we were in 2024, we had high interest rates. They were trying to slow down the economy. We had black swan events time and time again. And what I mean by that is we had the German government dumping. We had Mt. Gox money on the move. We had SEC lawsuits. We had all this uncertainty and negative crap happening on a consistent basis. And I'll get to that in relation to this right now in just a moment. But the macro was so bad that yes, it led to an 8-month period of consolidation. It was crap. It sucked, right? And what we basically dealt with across the crypto market was just this slow beatdown in terms of sentiment. It just drug on and on and on and on and on, right? Fast forward to now and look how drastic this difference is, right? We actually we were at a point where things hit so fast and so hard that a lot of the people that were capitulating and dumping their bags, they've already dumped. Okay. And what we mostly dealt with as of late is, yes, there have been some black swan events, largest exchange hack ever, largest liquidation in crypto history taking place both in the same month of February, which definitely sucked. But we've now gotten to the lows of the lows in a very abrupt manner. And what that means is that we're essentially due for a recovery bounce. When we think about what's present in the market right now, the macro is very different. We're very quickly accelerating toward interest rate decreases, quantitative tightening about to end, global liquidity on the rise. We're seeing an embrace of crypto here in the US. So the structure of everything is very different than that period of time. And in fact, I would argue that we have a major bullish push for everything that hasn't even started to impact the market in a big way. All right. That is where things drastically differ from this period. So no, I don't think we're in an 8-month period of consolidation. I think we're actually a lot closer to a boom in the crypto market than what people realize. Now, understand that that doesn't mean that, BTC is going to run up and just blow through this 109K. What we might be talking about is something up in here where we slowly but surely work up to this again until later in the year. But this is, again, good for altcoins, because what we should see during that time is altcoins start to go on massive runs. Why I'm saying that is so many altcoins are incredibly oversold right now. BTC dominance is so incredibly high for this market cycle. It's looking very toppy. It's looking like it, again, is getting ready to drop down and bring us into that time where altcoins are going to start making significant ground. And here's where the real kicker is in this. 2024 is not a historic year for adoption. Yes, some adoption takes place during that time. We did have some here in February and March. We did have some here in November because of the excitement surrounding the new administration, stuff like that, right? But 2025 is the biggest year of adoption, first of all, in this crypto market cycle, but second of all, in crypto history. You have to ask yourself, how long can they keep their finger on the pause button? How long can you, in fact, slow down this major adoption that's taking place? And the answer is not much longer, all right? So the fastest adopting tech in crypto history can't just be stopped in terms of adoption. People are paying attention, right? There's more discussions about crypto than ever. It's on all the different news channels. There's executive orders being signed. There's bills that are going bills that are going to Congress. The embrace is huge. And what that means is the masses are more tuned than ever to what's taking place in terms of crypto. Now, does that mean that masses are going to flow to BTC, or does it mean that they're more likely to flow to alts? They are more likely to flow to alts. We're kind of at an interesting time right now where when we look at the total market cap of crypto and we look at the total market cap of alts, we are actually at a point where, again, BTC currently has a larger market cap than all the alts combined. That time is going to drastically change. By the end of this market cycle, again, we're talking about BTC somewhere in that $3 to $5 trillion range in terms of its market cap. But at that same time, we're talking about altcoin market caps of over $7 trillion. The larger entities in the space, the enterprises, retail, they are paying attention more to all these potential opportunities for growth and these tech advancements than they are Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is the gold, the store of value, right? That they're talking about in big reserves. It had the first spot ETF, but people are paying attention to a lot of the up and coming tech. BTC was the first to market. It's leading the way for adoption, but the alts are what are going to follow. And what that means is that when BTC starts making a lot of these more significant moves to the upside, like we're talking about here, right? You're going to see alts start accelerating. You're going to see this big push into adoption that accelerates altcoins to some insane levels. Now, this isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. That's just my assessment based on what I'm seeing. Everything is completely different than it was in 2024. Frankly, everything is completely different than it has been in cycles past. And I don't mean from a market cycle standpoint or a structure standpoint. What I mean is from an adoption standpoint. We are now entering a different part in the life cycle of crypto. And what that means is that things are going to happen faster. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that, we're going to see this continued period of consolidation? Are we about to start seeing a nice pop in the crypto market? Is this going to be good for alts? But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.